Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, I brought another amazing story for you. But before we start, let me ask you one small question. What if this beautiful, peaceful planet Earth gets connected to hell itself? What if there are monsters around you, much stronger and more dangerous than you? And what if, to protect your sister, you became a warrior? You gave your whole life to protect her. Every powerful treasure you found, every big opportunity you got, you gave it all to your sister so she could stay safe. But one day, your sister stabs you in the back and even takes your eyes out with her own hands. Why did she do that? Because she thought her brother was trying to control her life. Just because of that, she killed her own brother. So today, we're going to know the story of that brother. The story starts in a place where the weather is turning bad. Dark clouds cover the sky, lightning is flashing, and heavy rain is falling. Under that stormy sky, rivers of blood are flowing. Amid all those dead bodies, a beautiful girl stands holding a dagger. She says, "Ching Feng, you're really something. Even with a 100-fold aging effect on you, you still cleared the ancient god ruin." The 100-fold aging effect means his age was increasing 100 times faster. She continues, "Even if you cleared this god's ruin, this divine artifact, the Eye of Judgment, will be mine." Ching Feng, covered in blood, coughs and says, "Why? Why did you betray me now? I'm your brother." But that girl, without mercy, takes out his eyes. She says, "Brother? You? You were just adopted by my parents. You don't even share my blood, and still you dare call yourself my brother?" Then a man walks from behind. He says, "Xiao Yu." There's no point talking to him. Hearing his voice, the girl smiles happily. "Brother Sun Fei," she says. Sun Fei replies, "Yes, your so-called brother. At least he was useful. Ching Feng, I should really thank you. Without your help, we could never get this divine artifact." Then he pulls out the sword that was stuck in Ching Feng's body. He says, "This soul-stealing blade will suck out all your life in one strike. It took me a lot of effort to get it. So tell me, how's our farewell gift?" Ching Feng clenches his teeth in anger and says, "Qin Xiao Yu, after our parents died, I raised you myself. I supported you in school. When this game descended on the world, I risked my life countless times to protect you. I really misjudged you, my dear sister." His sister says coldly, "After our parents died, you kept interfering in my life. You always acted like my boss, always tried to control me. Earlier, Sun Fei and I needed you for protection. But now that we have this divine artifact, we don't need you anymore." Sun Fei jumps with his swords toward Ching Feng. He says, "Ching Feng, just die peacefully. I'll take good care of your sister." Ching Feng screams, "Even if I die here, I won't let you go." But before he could move, Sun Fei swings his sword and cuts off his head. Then we're told that in 2025, a game called God Forsaken connected with the real world. As soon as anyone fell into deep sleep, they were pulled inside the game. The only currency in that game was lifespan, your life itself. Killing a monster increased your lifespan, but dying reduced it. Players could even use their lifespan to bring game abilities into the real world. The strong ones could tear tanks apart with bare hands, split airplanes with a single sword, and even survive nuclear explosions. From that day, the world changed completely. Destruction spread everywhere. I struggled hard to survive with my sister. I faced countless dangers. Even then, I somehow reached the top 100 global powerhouses. After so many battles, I finally conquered the god's ruin, and as a reward, I got the divine artifact, Eye of Judgment. I had finally reached the peak. But who could have guessed that the price of my success would be betrayal from my own sister? All my efforts, everything I did for her, became nothing. My hard work just became a ladder for someone else's success. I couldn't accept that. If I ever got a second chance at life, I'd fight only for myself. Then we see darkness all around. Suddenly, moonlight breaks through. Under that moonlight, our hero Quang Feng lies silently. Then suddenly he opens his eyes. He stands up in shock. "Where am I?" he says, looking around. This is the real world." He touches his neck, checks his phone, and says, "Wait, didn't I die? Why does it say the year 2025? He looks outside. The city lights are shining bright. Am I reborn? He wonders. have I gone 9 years back to the time when the God-forsaken game first descended. Next morning, his sister kicks the door open, wearing a school uniform. She yells, "Kwang Feng, you're at home, then why didn't you answer my call?" Kwang Feng calmly sips his coffee and looks at her. He remembers, oh right, the day the game descended. I had a huge fight with her, all because of Sun Fei. He recalls the past, how his sister screamed, "I just went to support him. Why are you making it a big deal? You don't even understand how much trouble brother Sun Fei is in right now. I have to help him." Before the game came, Sun Fei was just an underground idol, and my sister, Xiao Yu, was obsessed with him. From outside, Sun Fei looked charming and perfect, but inside, he was a disgusting man who tricked many girls, took their money, even sold their bodies. To save Xiao Yu from getting scammed, I stopped her from meeting him. But in the end, she accused me of trying to control her life. While Qing Feng was lost in his thoughts, his sister shouted, "Hey, are you deaf? I'm yelling right in front of you. Why are you acting like you can't hear me?" She continues, "It's all because of you. Because of you, brother Sun Fei dropped from the top rank this month. If you had given me money for his rank up..." Before she could finish, Qing Feng slaps her hard. The slap is so strong that she falls back. Her face swells and blood comes out of her mouth. She trembles and says, Qing Feng, you really hit me?" But Qing Feng's expression turns dark. He says coldly, "Qing Xiaoyu, I don't have the mood or time to argue with you today. But if you keep barking like this, I'll make sure you can't talk again." He throws a credit card at her and says, "This money, it's all that our parents left for you. Even after all my hardships, I never spent a single cent from it. I'm giving it to you now. But remember, from today, I, Qing Feng, have no sister like you." He walks out, slams the door, and leaves her crying behind. He goes to another room and thinks, "In my last life, I missed so many opportunities protecting Xiao Yu. I skipped countless hidden treasures and dungeons because they were risky. But now, without this burden, let's see how far I can go." He drinks water, takes sleeping pills, and lies down. He says, "This time I'll use my past life's experience to stay ahead of everyone. Xiao Yu, from now, depend on yourself. And Sun Fei, I'm coming for your head." He walks toward a warrior profession and says, "In my past life, I chose warrior after thinking for hours because I wanted to protect Xiao Yu. But now, warrior isn't right for me. Without her burden, I can clear faster alone." He then goes toward the assassin profession. "This time," he says, "I'll be an assassin." As he clicks on assassin, a notification appears. "Divine artifact, Eye of Judgment, has linked with you." Qing Feng is shocked. Behind him, a giant glowing eye opens. A message pops up, Eye of Judgment activated. He also receives a passive ability, Authority of Judgment. It says that as soon as Qing Feng enters the God-forsaken game, he'll instantly get the highest rank and talent. He smiles and says, "The Eye of Judgment has bonded with me by itself. Maybe my rebirth happened because of this." But suddenly, dark spikes surround him and pierce his body. Before he can react, everything around him turns dark. A message appears. "Congratulations, you've gained a hidden profession. Synchronization complete." From the darkness, his hand emerges, and the message flashes. "You have become a shadow." Qing Feng steps out of the darkness. His white hair shines. Dark energy surrounds him. He says, "So this is the high-tier hidden profession for assassin. It's completely different from the warrior I chose last time. Just by getting this, I can already feel immense power." Then he notices his eyes. He says, "Every profession has a very small chance to unlock a high-tier hidden one, but my authority of judgment makes that chance 100% sure. What kind of power is this?" He flies into the sky. Behind him, a glowing eye appears. 2 messages appear. Authority of Judgment cannot be used by Primal Luna or Order in this universe. Only passive features are active. Qing Feng is shocked. What? Even Primal Luna and Order can't control it? He remembers. "In my last life, in the 7th year of the God-forsaken game, a powerful player left the God-abandoned realm and entered the realm of Order. Only then, humanity learned that the power of Order exists too. But after that, no other player ever reached it." He says, "I can't believe it. My journey has just begun, and I already have a power that surpasses everything. That means when I leave this godforsaken land and reach the realm of order, I'll be able to use this eye completely. He smiles and says, looks like my life has found a new goal. Then a notification appears. Profession change complete. Choose your alias. He says, alias? Oh, name. Since my profession was born from the shadows, let my name also be Shadow. A message flashes. Alias confirmed, Shadow. Entering God-forsaken land. A voice says, this barren land is full of deadly monsters. Be careful. They'll rip you apart to steal your lifespan. Leaving the town and killing monsters will give you tradable lifespan. But dying will cost you half your lifespan, both tradable and non-tradable. Then our hero makes a stylish entry into the town. A voice says, this area is Shell Town, a safe zone where no monsters or players can attack each other. Lifespan drains at normal speed, same as in reality. Around him, many people are talking. One says, where am I? What's this profession alias thing? Another says, I came for my night shift. What's happening? Jing Feng thinks. So many people have already entered the game. Soon, strong players from all countries will arrive and change this world completely. People look at Qing Feng and whisper, who's that guy? His profession looks different. Look at his dagger. Maybe he's an assassin. Another assassin says, I'm an assassin too, but why don't I look that cool? Look at his stats. He already has skills. Qing Feng thinks, if I want to stay ahead of these powerful players, I need to start training right away. No time to waste. He moves forward, and suddenly a bright light flashes. He covers his face. Then he sees a group of players appearing, all wounded and screaming. We just died and got teleported to the town. One yells. Those wild monsters are so strong. One bite killed half our team. We used all our strength and barely reduced 1/3 of its health. Another shouts, my lifespan. I lost half my life. They all run toward a girl and say, Sister Liz, what should we do now? The girl holds her head, thinking. Then she sees Qing Feng standing nearby. He looks calm, confident, and very different. Qing Feng thinks she has a small bow. Looks like she has a hidden profession too. The girl smiles proudly and walks to him. She says, hey big brother, looks like you have a hidden class too. Wanna join our team? The monsters outside are too dangerous. We can't handle them alone. We have experience. Qing Feng replies, experience? You mean the experience of dying? No thanks, he says and walks away. Her teammates get angry. They shout, stop pretending to be cool. If we 5 couldn't beat that monster, how will you do it alone? One guy smirks and says, don't worry. He's just a hidden class noble type. If he can't kill the monster, he'll at least run back here. The girl checks this world. She tells us, this land was created by the gods. It's peaceful, yet very dangerous. I don't even know how I ended up here, but because I have years of gaming experience, I quickly formed a new team. Even then, the very first monster we faced outside the beginner village wiped out our whole party. That monster was far too strong for level 1 players like us. As they follow the MC, they begin to notice more things about him. She says, his starting weapon is different. I only have a dagger, but he has a short blade. And not just that, his speed is way faster than mine. I'm an assassin, so my agility should be the highest, yet he's faster than me. Even his outfit looks different from ours. This shadow guy must be an unusual player. If we follow him, maybe we'll learn something useful. The MC suddenly turns his head back, noticing them. The girl quickly hides behind another player, whispering, did he see us? And then he shows his ability. He activates Shadow Sneak, instantly melting into the shadows and disappearing from sight. Everyone is shocked. Where did he go? Did he vanish into thin air? This must be a stealth skill, a skill that grants invisibility right at the start. But isn't that too overpowered? Just what kind of class does he have? The truth is, our MC hasn't gone far. He's right nearby, listening to their every word. They eventually give up, saying, forget it. Let's go back to town. Our lifespan has already dropped too much. Maybe inside the town we can find a way to improve ourselves, or discover some hidden rewards, treasure chests, or maybe an NPC. Meanwhile, the MC's experimenting with his skills. Shadow Sneak is a normal stealth ability that makes you invisible for a short time. Attacking will break the invisibility, but the first strike after breaking stealth deals extra damage. Shadow Majesty increases the duration of stealth and also boosts the level of stealth by 1. The NC thinks, Not only players, even monsters won't be able to notice me easily now. Detecting a normal assassin is possible. But my Shadow class gives me unique stealth majesty. In the early stages of this game, it's almost impossible for monsters to detect me. These foolish kids don't understand. This beginner town has nothing to truly improve your strength. It's just a shelter. He leaves quietly. A little later, he mutters, "My stealth is about to run out." The duration isn't long, but there's one good thing. The cooldown starts as soon as I activate it. If I just wait a few more seconds, I can use it again. Now, for the first time, we see his stats. His code name is Shadow. His class is Shadow. His level is 1. The alias he chose at the start turned out to be his code name. His lifespan shows 75 years non-tradable and 0 tradable. Strength 10 plus 3. Constitution 10 plus 3. Agility 10 plus 8. Spirit 10 plus 5. He explains, all players start at 10 in every stat. Each class gives different bonus points. In my past life as a warrior, I got 3 bonus points in Strength and Constitution. But this time, my Shadow class boosted every stat, and my agility increased the most. He has 5 free attribute points. Most players invest them in Strength or Spirit for stronger attacks. But he shakes his head. That's a mistake. Early game is all about speed. Agility is everything. He invests all 5 points into agility. He says, no matter how strong you make your stats, monsters always deal overwhelming damage to players in the early game. The only way to kill them without taking hits is to boost agility and increase speed. Just then, a strange sound echoes. He looks up. Behind a tree, a weird monster appears. Its body glows faintly. The stats identify it as a level 1 crawler, normal grade, still in its evolving stage. The MC realizes, so this is the monster that killed that entire party of 4. It's still absorbing lifespan. That's why it's so dangerous. The crawler notices him and charges wildly. But the MC calculates calmly. It already took some damage from that group. Its health isn't full. Monsters like this absorb the lifespan of players they kill. Once they absorb enough, they evolve. The crawler leaps at him, but thanks to his high agility, the MC dodges easily. His body glows with shadows, and before the crawler's eyes, he melts into darkness again. The crawler looks around frantically, but sees nothing. Then shadow streaks appear above. The MC breaks stealth mid-air, delivering a sneak attack straight down. One strike kills the crawler instantly. A notification pops up. You dealt 174 damage. You killed a level 1 crawler. You gain 10 experience points. The MC is surprised. I didn't think I could one-shot it. But of course, I struck its neck, a critical hit. Plus, my stealth bonus and backstab skills stacked together. Breaking stealth increased my damage. Hitting the neck caused a critical, and backstab doubled it. That's why the damage was so high. He remembers his past life. Back when I was a warrior, even a critical hit only dealt 40 damage. Killing one crawler would take forever, and every fight risked my life. But now it's different. From the crawler, he absorbs energy. A notification appears. You gained 54 years, 155 days of non-tradable lifespan, and 1 day of tradable lifespan. He explains, so that's it. 5 players died here, each leaving 20 to 30 years of lifespan. The crawler absorbed them, and when I killed it, I got 54 years in return. But non-tradable lifespan is useless for now. Suddenly, his Eye of Judgment activates. A notification says, New talent unlocked, Endless Infinity Evolution. This is a primer talent. Whenever he hunts a monster alone, there's a chance to earn evolution points. With these points, he can upgrade skills. Every 24 hours, he also gets 5 free points, and defeating boss-class monsters can give more. He consumes 4 evolution points immediately. Skill successfully upgraded. His Shadow Sneak rises from normal rank to bronze rank. Its duration increases from 12 to 16 seconds. Bonus damage on breaking stealth rises from 60 to 90. Cooldown reduces from 28 to 26 seconds. His backstab skill, once an inferior passive, now becomes normal rank. Its damage bonus from behind increases from 10 to 15%. The MC is overjoyed. Shadow Sneak now lasts 16 seconds. With Shadow Majesty, it doubles to 32 seconds. That's practically permanent invisibility. With this, I can even one-shot a full HP crawler. Just then, voices behind him. A couple is approaching. The girl gushes, "Look at that skinny guy. He just killed a monster all by himself." The guy puffs his chest. "Don't worry, I'll protect you." The MC frowns. He sees something above them. A giant spider with many eyes lurking in the tree. The man says, "Hey bro, looks like you're struggling alone. Want me to carry you?" The MC thinks, well, someone's about to carry you, that's for sure. He melts back into the shadows. The girl whispers, "Wait, did he just vanish in front of us?" Her boyfriend laughs. "He must have been scared after seeing my muscles." But the spider descends over their heads. They turn around, terrified. What is that thing? The system reveals it. A level 1 spider, normal grade. But the MC knows better. This is a nutter, a beginner boss monster. It has over 1600 HP. No rookie can handle it. And these smaller spiders it controls, they're its minions. While he thinks, the spider slaughters the couple instantly. The MC mutters, "Perfect. Let's test my upgraded skill." He breaks stealth and strikes the spider's head. It screams, purple blood pouring. He vanishes again into the shadows. A notification. 338 damage dealt, weak point hit. The MC hides, taking only 9 damage in return. He thinks, good thing my agility is so high. One clean hit from it would have killed me instantly. But my attack just dealt over 300 damage. That feels amazing. The spider, furious and bleeding, thrashes wildly, smashing trees. These monsters are intelligent, he explains. They won't just stand still and take hits. This one is attacking blindly to pinpoint my location. He tests a theory. He throws a rock. It hits the spider's stomach, another weak point. As I thought, my main damage output comes from stealth ambush, strike bonus, and skill enchantment. Even a rock can trigger it if timed right. He grins, waiting. All I need to do is throw a rock a second before Shadow Sneak comes off cooldown. The attack bonus will still trigger. Another rock hits the spider's face. 289 damage. Another weak point. He laughs quietly, hiding again, ready for the next stealth cycle. Meanwhile, back in town, players gather in groups, chatting loudly. Suddenly an announcement. Leaderboard update. Player Shadow has killed a nutter, bronze rank monster, and reached level 2. He is the first in town to achieve level 2. The leaderboard is now active. Everyone stares at the glowing notification above the town. Shock spreads everywhere. What? A solo kill? I've already died twice and haven't figured out anything. Who killed a boss solo this early? Do you know who this pro is? Even that arrogant girl's team is shocked. One teammate says, "Pier, is this the same shadow guy we saw go out alone?" She nods, stunned. "Yes, but how? He reached level 2 already? That makes no sense. How could he kill a boss by himself?" Her teammate protests. "We can't even kill normal mobs with a full party. He did it solo. Is this a bug or system error?" Elsewhere, the couple's corpses vanish. The guy mutters, "Wait, someone killed that spider? But it had tons of smaller spiders with it. Who is this shadow?" The girl says, "Maybe that same hidden assassin we saw earlier." Meanwhile, the MC gets his own notifications. "You killed a bronze nutter. You gain 300 EXP. Congratulations, you've reached level 2. You gain 2 evolution points. You gain 1 reputation point. A system-wide announcement has been made." He extracts the lifespan from the spider. "When the big spider died, the little ones ran away. If I'd killed them first, I'd have earned more EXP. Another notification lists his rewards. 46 years tradable lifespan, a skill book called Greedy Hands, a bronze rank dagger, and 2 unlimited evolution points. His eyes lock onto the skill book. Greedy Hands, a bronze tier assassin skill. Once learned, it can be used on dead monsters, giving a 20% chance for extra loot. The MC can hardly believe it. Seeing this, he was shocked. The episode starts from here. He explains that this skill increases the amount of loot he gets. In games, there are 3 stages: early game, mid-game, and late game. Early game means the start. Mid-game begins after forming a guild, and late game is when the fight for resources becomes really tough. The MC says that this Greedy Hand skill will help him a lot in the late game. Now, whenever he kills a powerful boss monster, he will get 20% extra loot. He remembers that in his previous life, There was a player in the God Slayer guild who also had this skill. That player's combat power was average, but he was one of the most wanted players in the game. Everyone wanted him in their party because of this skill. He even had personal bodyguards. Then MC gets a new idea. He says, wait a minute, the activation boost says 20%, but if I combine it with my unlimited evolution talent, does that mean I can endlessly increase my drop rate and loot quality? The scene changes. We see a building area that looks like a college. Here, MC's sister is walking with her friend. Her friend asks, hey, aren't you going to call your brother and apologize? Yesterday, we skipped the secret exam just to support Sang-Fei. Your brother must be really angry. Sayu replies angrily, I did nothing wrong, so why should I apologize? Because of him, we missed the entrance. It's his fault, not mine. If anyone should say sorry, it's him. Her friend says, oh really? But sometimes he treats you so well that I actually get jealous that you have such a nice brother. Sayu cuts her off. Nice brother? Because of him, my life has become hell. He keeps interfering in everything I do, and he's not even my real brother. For me, Sang-Fei is more like a real brother. Her friend changes the topic and says, by the way, Sayu, what happened to your face? Sayu replies, oh, I slipped and fell. Suddenly, her friend looks ahead and gets shocked. There's a huge crowd near their classroom. She says, why is there such a big crowd here? When they go inside, they see a boy lying on the desk, half invisible. His friends are trying to lift him, but he's not moving. Sayu's friend asks another student, what happened? Why does Sang-Wei look half transparent? The classmate says, I'm not sure, but Brother Wong said he was just going to take a nap. When we turned around, he was like this, half transparent. Another student adds, yeah, and this isn't the only case. It's happening all over the internet. People everywhere are reporting the same thing. Some experts say that as soon as you fall asleep, you enter a half-transparent phantom state. No one knows why this is happening. Sayu's friend says, I need to call my parents and warn them. Sayu, you should also call your brother, just in case. Sayu snaps, huh? As if I ever contact him. It's better if that guy just dies like this. Wow, this girl is seriously full of poison. Every time she opens her mouth, it's pure venom. Meanwhile, MC gets a notification. Your greedy hand skill has successfully evolved. It's now upgraded from brown rank to gold rank, and it's still an assassin special skill. Earlier, it gave 20% extra loot chance, but now it's increased to 70%. Another notification says, you have learned Greedy Hand +2, which probably means the skill has reached level 2. MC's hand starts glowing with bright light. Many rings appear around his fingers, and strange letters form around his wrist. Then another notification pops up. You have successfully activated Greedy Hand. He uses this skill on the boss monster's body and receives 2 evolution points and 46 days of tradable lifespan. Seeing that, he smiles and laughs loudly. Not bad. 2 more evolution points. To reach Greedy Hand +3, I just need 1 more. Soon I'll get 100% extra loot. MC then uses Shadow Sneak and vanishes. While disappearing, he says, by now, the world government must have learned about this situation. Soon, people will flood into this game like a tsunami. I need to speed up my progress. He equips all the gear he can currently use, including a bronze rank cross dagger that increases his attack by 35 and agility by 4, requiring only level 1. While moving in stealth, he says, it won't take long for the government to discover that skills and equipment can be brought from this game into the real world. When that happens, chaos will take over. To take skills or gear out of this game, 2 conditions must be met. First, you need to reach level 10, and second, you must have enough tradable lifespan. But fighting small monsters takes too long. I need to hunt stronger bosses. Suddenly, he hears voices in the distance, people shouting, hey, dodge it fast! Hearing this, MC gets curious. The sounds of fighting were coming from nearby. He follows them and arrives in heavy rain near a cliff. It's not a big one, he could easily jump down. He looks ahead and sees a group fighting a bronze rank level 2 sprint predator. MC recognizes one of them and says, Wang Ming? I didn't expect to meet him here. He had heard stories about Wang Ming. When Wang Ming first entered the Second World game, he formed a full team of hidden class players. All 6 were hidden class users. Wang Ming shouts, "Holy barrier!" and a golden shield appears around him that even the monster can't break. MC realizes Wang Ming's hidden class is Holy Shield Warrior. His stats are double that of a normal warrior, and he has an innate skill called invincibility. Another teammate, a fire mage, casts Fireball, dealing 70 damage. MC thinks, she must be a prophet. A hidden class mage whose spells deal double damage. Her built-in skill is Prophetic Fireball. Then he explains the other teammates. The archer is a sharp eye shooter, another hidden class with double stats and a built-in rapid shot skill. The priest is an oracle priest, who has double the healing power of a normal priest and starts with group healing skills. The archer rains arrows on the monster, but none hit. The monster dodges everything. Then the monster smashes Wang Ming's shield. The archer shouts, "Damn, this monster's too fast. None of my arrows hit." Wang Ming, kneeling and still being healed by the priest, shouts, "Healers, keep me alive. Everyone else, keep attacking. We'll take it down slowly." MC watches and thinks, slowly, he's too optimistic. He's forgetting this is a wild area. If this fight drags on, more monsters will come. And that's exactly what happens. Soon, 2 disgusting monsters appear, Corruptors. MC recognizes them as level 2 regular monsters covered in brown slime that attack from range. One swordsman rushes in, yelling, "Boss, watch out!" He slashes the monster, but his hand turns slimy. MC notices and thinks, damn, another hidden class I've never seen before. His attack only deals 33 damage. Shocked, the swordsman says, "Its defense is too high." The monster spits slime on him and the mage girl, trapping them both in sticky goo that slows them down. The mage girl screams for help. MC vanishes into the shadows and instantly slices off the monster's head. Everyone is stunned. They shout, "What the hell? That corruptor got one-shotted." The monster dissolves into light. The mage girl whose life was saved yells, "Who did that? Someone's helping us." The swordsman, still fighting, says, "Usually it takes our whole team 10 seconds to kill even a level 1 crawler, but that was a level 2 corruptor. How is this possible?" Then another corruptor behind him dies instantly, taking 441 damage. Everyone freezes. The swordsman trembles and says, "That was an instant kill." Wang Ming shouts, "We're lucky he's on our side. Don't get distracted. Keep attacking. Only the sprint predator is left. Hold your ground." MC sits on a tree branch nearby. He gets a notification. "You killed 2 level 2 corruptors. You gained 40 XP, 1 evolution point, a common skill book, Venom Dart, and 8 days of tradable lifespan." He says, "Venom Dart? Perfect for mid-range poison attacks. Evolve it." It evolves into Poison Dart +2, a silver rank assassin skill with a 14-meter range, dealing 120 damage and applying poison for 5 seconds. 50% continuous damage each second with a 5-second cooldown. Wang Ming blocks one tentacle but gets pierced by another. He screams in pain. The archer shouts his name. The priest tries healing but fails, yelling, "No, I can't heal that fast." Wang Ming cries out, "Run. Everyone, run." Just then, a poison dart flies through the air and hits the monster's head. Its HP drops by half instantly. Everyone is shocked. What the hell? That one attack took half its HP. The monster screams in pain, blood and water spraying everywhere. Within 5 seconds, it dies on the spot. A notification appears. You dealt over 90% of the damage. All loot is yours. You kill the bronze rank sprint predator. You gain 600 XP, reach level 3, earn 2 evolution points, and 55 days of tradable lifespan. MC laughs to himself. Didn't think my darts would trigger my class's passive skill. Now I don't even need to throw stones. I can stay in stealth and throw unlimited darts. No one can stop me in this early or mid-game. The Oracle Priest heals Wang Ming, saving his life. But Wang Ming is still shocked by MC's damage. He yells, "Holy crap, is that guy even human?" The loot light rises from the monster, then disappears instantly. Wang Ming looks around in shock and says, "Wait, the loot light vanished." He stands up, joins his hands, and says loudly, "My friend, thank you so much for saving our lives. Can I know your name?" MC's voice comes from the shadows. "You're thanking me? Don't trust strangers so easily in wild areas. Wang Ming nods and says, "You're right. Thank you for the advice. We'll leave now. My name is Wang Ming. If you ever need anything, you can come to me." The mage girl adds, "Hey, my name's Lindsay. Thanks for saving my life. Can I add you to my friend list?" Her teammate cuts in, "Enough talking. Let's go." MC collects the loot light and thinks Wang Ming seems reliable. Plus, he's backed by the government and has a lot of resources. I'll need a stable place to sell my items. Maybe I can sell him the gear I don't use. He uses Greedy Hand on the loot and receives 3 evolution points, 55 days of tradable lifespan, and the Sprint Predator leather glove. A bronze rank assassin gear that increases physical defense by 9, elemental resistance by 5, and cooldown speed by 15%. MC smiles and says, "Nice loot." Then he adds, "I still have a lot of other class gears and skill books. Once my bag is full, I'll return to my town and trade everything for lifespan." With a serious tone, he says, "This time, my progress is 100 times faster than my previous life. And Sang Fei, I'm coming for you soon." That's where this episode ends. So tell me, how did you like this video? If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button.